Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is David Novak. I am going to read a poem by Abu Nuwas in translation by Philip Kennedy. He is a poet whom I would like to read more of, but the anthologies or volumes of his verse which exist can only be obtained at an exorbitant price. So I have thus far forborne. Now, this poem is titled Dialogue with a Jewish Taverner, and I will read a little bit of what Kennedy has to say about it. This is a book of criticism, and he translates excerpts from poems, and in a few cases he translates the poem in its entirety. I will read what he follows up the poem with. So some vocabulary that will help you to follow the poem better when I read the poem itself. The zunar, Z-U-N-N-A-R, was a girdle or sash worn by Christians and Jews to distinguish them from Muslims according to a dress code established in the 7th century in the so-called Pact of Umar. The kunya, K-U-N-Y-A, is the Arabic cognomen, that is, a construct name beginning with Abu and followed by a forename. Thus, Abu Ali, Abu Ahmad, etc. It means father of, and is either adopted by a man after the birth of a first son. The feminine equivalent is Ali, Ahmad, etc., or used as a nom de guerre or a nickname, as in the case of Abu Nuwas, usually highlighting a person's characteristic feature, physical or abstract. Strictly, dhimmis, non-Muslims, were not allowed to adopt Arab kunyas in the 9th century. Here, the situation is peculiar and not entirely clear. The Jewish Taverner appears to have had the name Abu Amr foisted upon him, perhaps by his easygoing Arab clientele, no doubt insouciant of name restrictions when indulging in forbidden wine. He is, in any case, ambivalent about the kunya, for it has done him no real honor, nor changed his situation much, but at least it is not cumbersome. He is proud, no doubt, and the clients admire the way he expresses himself. So I'm going to read Kennedy's translation with the exception of a couple of interpolations which he adds for the reader's convenience, just to smooth out the reading a little bit. I don't feel that they are strictly necessary to get the gist of the poem, so I will just omit those. Dialogue with a Jewish Taverner. Remember, true friends, whose mounts I led to a taverner's house, arriving at midday. His zunar girdle told us he was not a Muslim, so we thought well of him, though he thought ill of us. We asked, "Are you of the religion of Christ, the Son of Mary?" At which he turned away from us and uttered some foul words. A Jew who appears to love you, yet secretly harbors betrayal. We asked, "What is your name?" He replied, "Samuel. However, I am known by the kunya Abu Amr, though I have no son of that name. An Arab kunya has done me no honor, nor filled me with pride, or given me high rank, but the name is light and has few letters, and is not burdensome like others. So we said to him, admiring the grace of his speech, You speak eloquently, so do as well with the wine that you serve us. He turned away as if to shun us, now looking at our legs, now at our faces, and said, By God, had you alighted upon someone other than me, we would have rebuked you. I will excuse you and be generous. Then he brought out an oily golden wine, to which we could not help but prostrate ourselves. We had set out with the intention of spending 3 days, but we had such a good time that we stayed a whole month, a band of good-for-nothings, the likes of which you will never see. Though I was one of them, neither innocent nor empty of blame. When the time for prayer drew near, you would see them ask for more wine so that it might pass them over in a drunken state. The poet Abu Nuwas, as translated by Philip Kennedy. Thank you for stopping by my channel.